Hey, 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 Uncle Mark in the mothership. 3-string, cigar box guitar. Ride Like the Wind, Christopher Cross. This has been a request for a few weeks and I just haven't been able to get to it. So here we go. You can play this with one finger, or you can do the more advanced version that I'm going to show you right now, and I'll mix it all up and make it all happy for you. So here we go. Ride Like the Wind. My body's weak, I'm on the road, no time to sleep. I gotta ride like the wind to be free again. And I got such a long way to go to make it to the border of Mexico. Till I ride like the wind, ride like the wind. So what do we got going on? G, D, G, 42, 34, 24. Those are my gauges. I'm in open G tuning. I'm playing through a Roland little mini cube, and I'll show you those settings. We are a 100% all donation channel. PayPal and Square links are below. Thank you so much for all your generous support. So, open G, G sharp. This is going to be an important chord. A, B flat, or A sharp. So if we're using G sharp, we'll use A sharp, and B flat and C, or B and C. So whether you're using A flat, B flat, or G sharp, A sharp, you know, I'm not going to go through this again. So we'll just take it as sharps and call it good. Just so you know, G sharp, A sharp, C. So, you know, this song, if you just did it with one finger, you could do it with C bar. You see over here, 5, 5, 5. So the rhythm to this is dan, 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 dan. So that's kind of what the vibe you're looking for. Whether you just play it like this, you can play it along with the album version. So you would be going, this is the C, C, A sharp. This is the C, C, A sharp, G sharp, A sharp, C, A sharp, and then it's just a long way to go. G sharp, just a long way to A sharp, G sharp, A sharp, G sharp, A sharp, C, A sharp, C, or B flat. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably B flat. B flat, A flat, B flat, C. Either way you look at it, you're dealing with the 5th fret, the 3rd fret, and the 1st fret. That's it. Play along. And for the doo-doo-doo, you're on C, and that is the 10th fret of the D string. So you're kind of just... So you're here on C, or you're here on C, and you're going to come up to that D, D sharp, D sharp. So it's on the D string, it would be 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 12, 13, 10, 10, 10, 10, 13, 10, 12. You can play it any way you like. You can stay here on the first high G string. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, 8, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 8, 7, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, 8, 8, 7, 5. And work your way down the neck. Remember, down is that way, up is this way. We've gone over this in lots of lessons. Guitar is a ladder, headstock on the grass, box on the house, up, down. So that's what you're doing there. So what I did in the beginning was use a bunch of dyads. Dyads are 2-note chords. By definition, a chord isn't 2 notes. It has to be 3, but we don't care. It is a 2-note chord. You're going to play these notes simultaneously. So you're going to be doing things like... So I am playing a C minor because the song is really in C minor. So it's 5, 5, 8. And I'm going to work my pinky down to the 7th fret. And do things like this, where I'm playing with my pinky. That would be a really good exercise if you wanted some pinky control. And then I'm going to this dyad here, which is really that B flat A sharp. And the real chord would be 10, 8, 7. But I don't need that 10 because I'm just going to play these 2 notes. So it'll look like X, 8, 7. And then I'm going to lay down on that 8. So I'm going to be coming X, 8, 7, X, 8, 8. I can see how I hinge there. So remember this little pattern right here, X, 8, 7. So when we did it the one finger way, we were going from C to A sharp to G sharp. We're going to do the same thing here. So we're going to go from this C minor to this A sharp, and then we're going to come down 2 frets, a whole tone, to that G sharp. So these are our notes, and we're just going to slide from here. So X, 8, 7, X, 6, 5, X, 8, 7. I got an announcement for a lesson. And there we go. So, yeah, phone's going off, alarm's going off. We're going to stick with this. So I'm going to take my pinky and come down. And from here, my first finger needs to go to there to make this move. So that's how I think of it. So when you start making these moves, make them in 1, 2, 3 patterns. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. or 2 frets or a whole tone. So that's how I do that little Now for the do-do-do-doots, we're going to use dyads again. So we're going to start here with 11 or 10 on the D string and 8 on the G string. And we're going to come up a whole tone, then shift a half tone, then back. And then we're going to take our pinky, or not our pinky, but our third finger and come here. You can use this, I like this finger. But this is a 13-12. 13-12. 13-12. So we're coming up and then we're jacking back. 13-12. 12-10. 10-8. 8-7. And what that does is it saves us doing all of this. Because I always think these one-note little things sound very thin. So that's why I beefed it up. Thank you all so much for everything you do for me. Really, really appreciate it. I wouldn't be here in the mothership being able to do this without your financial support. PayPal and Square links are down below. Thank you for your generous, generous support. I've got this micro cube here, and you know these amps are basically the same. I got the Brit combo there is amp type. My gain is very little bit of reverb. Tone is straight up noon on the tone, which is about halfway. So there you go. You have a good idea of the tone I'm using. I've also rolled back the volume on my instrument here, just to give it a nice cleaner tone. When you turn the volume all the way up, you slam the amp, and then you get lots of distortion. So that's just a thing that I'm trying to avoid with this song. Thank you all so much for all your generous support. Really appreciate it. We'll see ya.